How about them tops, son?
All day, SEC boys. SEC, they supposed to be SEC. Crazy all day, baby.
You're listening to the Red Out Podcast.
Hello everyone and welcome into a Red Out short clip here. This is from our latest episode. Hope you enjoy. So, last week we did goofy comedy shows. This week we're doing goofy comedy movies. So, I don't know who started last time, but
I have no idea.
we will, let's say, who had last question, Ross or Jared?
We'll just say Jared, because I don't know.
Okay, sure.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Okay.
I have CRS.
So, Jared, why don't you start us off with your favorite goofy comedy movies?
Jared has like
Lord.
14, so just get ready,
I
guys.
could.
Buckle
Honestly
up.
could. See, I will preface this by saying that, goofy comedy movies, there are some that are, actually funny. The stuff that happens in the movie is, unironically funny. And then there are some movies that you watch ironically, and it's, absolutely hilarious. So, just some, I'll to start, one of my honorable mentions,
He says honorable mentions.
Yeah, I didn't rank them because that would be too hard. They're too
7th
good.
runner-up.
Yeah, runner-up. But the Scary Movie series is really good, especially the first three. I loved horror movies to begin with, so seeing those kind of be, parodied into, something really funny, I liked a whole lot.
Yeah.
Another movie that I thought was really funny, you'll see these two in 2 different movies, actually 3. But Borat is another classic movie.
I gotta change my list.
Yes.
My name is Borat. It's just classic. Sacha Baron Cohen, I like him a whole lot. Transitioning to that, of course, there's Talladega Nights, him and Will Ferrell, classic. I remember watching that movie. See, that's when I used to like NASCAR a whole bunch too. So that was just great.
God bless you.
Yes.
Dear Lord, baby Jesus. And of course, transitioning to Will Ferrell, I still love Will Ferrell a whole lot. So Anchorman, obviously,
Anchorman.
top
Anchorman is
quality
classic.
movie. That's a really, really, really good movie. I love it a
Rick,
whole
where did you
lot.
get a grenade?
All right, in 3, there's 3 left for me. This will be my top 3.
Okay.
Right, Napoleon Dynamite, when it came out. Oh my god.
Oh, boo.
That was when I was in 4th grade. And
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
It's more
4th
nostalgic than anything else up to this point. It's stupid. And rewatching it now, I'm just this is so dumb. But 4th grade me still thinks it's hilarious deep down inside.
Oh
Of
my
course,
gosh.
number 2, I am ranking them now. So number 2, gotta go The Waterboy. How could I not?
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's good.
Really, really good movie. And number 1, dramatic drum roll. I have to say, Monty Python Holy Grail. I absolutely love that movie so much.
Yeah.
I love Monty Python, and that one is by far my favorite.
I found
it's
myself...
probably one of the most quotable movies.
Yeah.
Holy Grail is one of the most quotable movies of all time.
It absolutely is.
Yes.
I'm so happy that Monty Python got to deal with Netflix.
Yes.
I don't know, Jared, if you've seen it, but Holy Grail's on there. They got a bunch of best ofs. Life of Brian and the entire series of The Flying Circus is now on Netflix.
I saw Monty Python and the Holy Grail was on there. I did not know that the others were.
All their stuff's
awesome.
on there now. Except for, I don't think The Meaning of Life is on there, but that's good, because that movie was they took a bunch of acid. I don't think they did, but it wouldn't have surprised me if they did, because they got they went way weird on that one. That was one of their last movies. It was funny because I had to, Jared, when you were doing that, I had to re-rack mine because you took 2 of mine, Borat and Talladega Nights. No, you're good, because I got more, and you also would have stolen the Holy Grail because I freaking love that movie.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Number 3 for me, Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
I freaking love
Yes.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I know we talked about it during Christmas movie time, but still, just as a comedy, is amazing. Number 2 for me... Yeah, right? Number 2 for me is not as... Everybody's not super... it's not super duper popular, but I really like it. The 1,000 Ways to Die in the West.
Oh, yes.
Is so good. I love Seth MacFarlane's take on a modern guy being hey, why do we do that? Wait, we're still going to use the ice? I'm like, obviously we're still going to use the ice. I'm not going to spoil it, but go watch the movie.
Yes.
That mustache song will get stuck in your head.
Oh
Yes,
my gosh.
it's so good. It's just funny. It's clever, and it's also really really stupid at the same time. So like,
Yes.
I love that. And then for me, my actually like favorite like goofy comedy. It might be my favorite comedy is a Will Ferrell movie, but it's near and dear to my heart 'cause it's about politics. The Campaign.
Yeah, that's
The
pretty
Campaign for me was just so funny. Like the scene where Zach Galifianakis is trying to get his family to tell him all the bad, naughty things they've done, and it's like,
Gosh.
just the stuff. Like some of it I can't even repeat. But one of them, the kid goes, "I stuck a firefly up my butt," and then Zach Galifianakis goes, "What?" And the little kid goes, "So my farts would glow." And I died. I absolutely died. I thought I was going to pee my pants. I thought I was going to pee down my leg. I quoted that movie.
Oh my gosh.
That, and around the same time, Django came out. I know Django's not like purely a comedy movie,
Yeah.
but so quotable.
Yeah.
Like-
And you could really get drunk off that movie if you took a shot every time they said the N-word.
Oh man, they went to town.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They're just sitting there going, "Yep, that was a choice that was made.
Yep.
Good
That
for
was,
you.
Yeah.
Can't quote any of this ever."
No, not with mixed company. You sure can't. Ross, I know we lost you there for a second.
Ross,
What
never mind.
is your top goofy comedy movies?
First, I'm going to do a quick comment on this whole category. This made me really realize, and I've had this conversation with my friends usually over beers, at least once every few months. They do not make good comedy movies anymore. Like, their last memorable comedy movie, probably 7 or 8 years ago, I would say. I would go with Step Brothers as one of my favorites. But to me, that was like the last one, and that was kind of the end of the iceberg. Like, you know, you had that run for so many years. You had that, Old School, all those Will Ferrell movies, and then it's kind of just stopped. Like, I don't know, it's kind of sad. But Step Brothers is amazing.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Step Brothers is good.
I love the
Did you touch my drum
outtakes.
set?
I love the outtakes
I
for
got
Step
two
Brothers.
more, too, when you guys are
Yeah, go
ready,
for it.
but-
Go for it, buddy.
Two older ones that I don't know if you guys have seen these, but these are just absolute classics. Airplane.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah.
A hospital, what is it? It's a big building with patients, but that's not important right now. And
That's a great quotable
one,
movie.
One movie that definitely would never be made today, Blazing Saddles.
Oh my God! Yes.
All of Mel Brooks' entire library.
God. Actually, that just adds one for me. But yes.
Devin's about to say Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, you suck.
Because we love that movie.
Yes, that's a great movie.
Well, bless them all until we get verschnicket.
Yes. But no.
Okay, let's say, but what was the most recent good comedy movie that's been memorable? I mean, before we get into Devin's, like that's a serious question.
That's a good
Yeah,
question
there's not
too.
that many.
No, there's not. I mean, there's not
There's some that are
specifically
okay,
comedies.
Like The Hangover,
What was
when
the
it
one
came
where
out, I
Will
liked.
Ferrell and Kevin Get Hard was kind of funny, but nothing that was like a classic where you're gonna watch it once every year or something. I don't know.
No, I agree. Yeah, and you said Jared said The Hangover, but The Hangover isn't recent.
10 years old.
Yeah, it's at least 10 years now. I have no idea. Jake is googling.
I'm just googling to
comedies.
see, like, if
I don't even know. I don't have any idea as far as that goes. I don't know. That's a good question. I think one that I haven't seen yet, and I don't know how funny it actually is, but the previews looked hilarious, was the Happy Time Murders.
I didn't want to see that.
You did or didn't?
I did, yeah. I thought that looked funny.
I don't know. The whole sex scene with the Muppets in the office looked hilarious.
Probably a nightmare.
Yeah,
Probably
oh my
just
God, yes.
disturbing, but you can't help but laugh.
Yeah. So I guess while Jake's looking up comedies, because I really legitimately have no idea what would be a good comedy.
So, like, I'm looking at all these. Some of them
Like
are...
within the last 6 years, I can't think of
So, A Million Ways to
Yeah,
Die in the
I can't
West, I've
either.
already said I thoroughly enjoyed that one.
Oh, okay. I got one.
I'm trying to find some on here. Of course, this is a terrible list. I don't even know why I'm looking at this one.
Some of these aren't just specifically comedies, though.
Yeah, some of these are terrible.
My wife loves the movie Blockers. I was not a fan.
I
it.
did
It had
wanna-
like 2 laughs.
I did want to see that one.
Blockers isn't a bad movie, Game Night's not a bad movie either. It's just not something that I would go watch on my day off.
It was funny, but not memorable.
There was such
agree.
a good span there from like 2004 to like 2012. Like I'm sitting here looking like The Hangover, Step Brothers, Anchorman,
40-Year-Old Virgin.
40-Year-Old Virgin,
Team
Zack and
America.
Miri,
Yeah, those are all
Knocked
great.
Up, Wedding Crashers, like.
We're sorry. I know this is bad radio or podcast, but
Oh, I don't know.
because we're sitting here reading, trying to figure out what's a good one. I really don't have one in 2018, like a memorable one that was above and beyond. But as far as my list goes, there were some that were already mentioned, but that's fine. I guess I'm going to put Deadpool on this list. Because it's actually a pretty funny movie. I love Deadpool. It's going to be at the bottom of my list, though. Probably Super Troopers would be next.
Oh, dude, Super Troopers.
I love Super
Can't wait to
Troopers.
see the sequel.
I know, I haven't seen it either. I've got it on my Apple TV, but I don't have it yet. Next one for me would probably be Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I know it was already mentioned,
But
but
still, yeah, it's so good.
classic movie. And then Robin Hood Men in Tights. Love that movie.
So
Great movie.
good.
So quotable. Achoo. No, he says sneeze. No, they go, achoo. He goes, no, I'm not Jewish. Or whatever. It was, I was like,
One
oh
of my
my
favorite
God.
scenes is when the German gal, whose name I can't, Broomhilda,
Oh, yes.
when she gets off the horse and crushes Little John, is there anything I can do for you? You can get off me. Little John, I panicked.
Great movie.
My wife
Great
was like,
movie.
he was on the Disney Channel. He was like on Good Luck Charlie or whatever. I was
Really?
like, I did not know that, but funny dude.
Another thing I will point out with Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I cannot name a woman that thinks that movie's funny.
Yeah, it's a guy's thing.
It's a
my
guy
wife
movie.
does not like Monty
Yeah,
Python.
nobody
She thinks
likes those.
They don't have that really
My
like
wife likes
deep,
it.
meta-ironic sense of humor for some reason. At least with that movie.
Well, good job, Ross. Thanks.
I was going to say, there is
Yeah.
one, there was one. There's one exception to every rule, and I guess Ross's wife is it for Monty
There's
Python.
like some things, like some of the skits that Sarah likes, but she doesn't
Yeah.
even like my favorite Monty Python skit is the sheep. The
Okay.
flying sheep, just go look it up.
Okay.
It's like in episode 2 of their
I will-
first season.
I will have to Google it.
But
okay.
she just doesn't like the movie. She's like, Monty Python Holy Grail's okay. It's got some funny bits. I was like, no, that movie is awesome. And also, I can't find a freaking movie from the last 2 or 3 years that
no, I can't
that I
either.
like. Or not that I like, but like they were really memorable comedies.
No.
Like
Not really any memorable stuff on here. My number 2 is Step Brothers.
so good.
Such a great movie. Like I said, the outtakes are probably just as funny as the movie. I love that. I mean, it's those two together is a great combination. I actually heard they did Sherlock and Holmes. That is his
Sherlock.
name, Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
But was it Sherlock and Watson?
I think they called it.
And they said it tanked, and it was awful.
Yeah, I heard it was so bad that people were walking out of it like halfway
Ugh.
through.
And I find that really hard to believe considering Talladega Nights, which, granted, it's a great movie. I love Talladega Nights, but there are points in that movie where I just go, oh my God.
I walked
It's
out
just
of
too
Bruno.
much, yeah.
You walked out of Bruno?
I walked out of Bruno.
I
I
wouldn't have
did.
wanted
I didn't try to get my money back because it's like whatever. I paid the $10.
Yeah,
I'm not that guy. But me and a couple of my buddies, absolutely. We were in high school, and when his member talked at the screen, I was like, all right, we're done. We're out. We're done.
Honestly,
It's too much.
If I was you, I would have got up and walked out of that theater and walked into another one that was starting. I'd
Yeah,
been like,
right.
you know what? This is my refund right here.
Yes.
And my all-time favorite Goofy comedy is Dumb and Dumber, the original. First one.
good.
Gotta love that one.
Classic.
My very favorite scene is, I know I'm very childish and I don't care, is when he's pooping in the toilet and she's like, it doesn't work.
That's the best scene in the whole movie.
That's
I don't care
the
if anybody
greatest
says, fight me. That's my favorite scene.
I don't know. Another one I think is hilarious is when they kill the owl and then goes, it's like somebody died in here or something. And you're just like, oh my God. It's such a great movie.
Nice hooters you got there.
or even, I love the part where he's like, you do some of the dumbest stuff. And then you do this and completely redeem yourself. We use that at work all the time. Me and one of the guys I work with, Mike.
The hooks in that movie like that were just so good.
Gosh.
Yes, it's
Those, I will say.
Ears?
Do what?
Are those skis yours? Both of them?
Both? Yeah, both of them?
Oh my gosh! The gloves. The gloves are great too.
Here,
Yes.
you have some of mine.
Yeah, you had
I'm
two
already
pairs.
forgetting movies that I thought of. Like two others that deserve to be mentioned are The Longest Yard and also Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Both of those love a whole lot.
The longest
Sequel.
the longest yard. Are you talking reboot or original?
Personally, with me, I like the reboot a whole lot. I don't really
I do
like
too.
the original as much, but the reboot was good.
When I was younger, I didn't know it was a reboot.
I never did either. Honestly, and then like I googled it one day or something, and it popped up, and I was like,
I
"Oh,
said, oh,
Burt Reynolds was in
Now
that."
I get the Burt Reynolds. I was
Yes,
like, okay,
yes.
now I understand. Throwback.
Yes, I never saw the original. I had a buddy who had seen
It's
the
funny.
original. Yeah, it's a funny movie. Love it. But that's all I've got. If you haven't seen these, you should go check them out. And you all need to do your homework on South Park because we'll probably be quoting those multiple times a episode. Not safe for most shows, but we'll be okay.
We'll keep it clean.
Yes, we'll keep it clean.
Jared's been over here membering the entire time.
I remember. So,
Hey, Jared, I got a quick breaking news. It looks like Victor Oladipo tore up his knee. So
Oh God! Why does this happen to me?
love it.
Well,
well,
Your poor
with
phantoms.
that sad news, we will let you all go for tonight. So, as always, check out the Tower Rack on Twitter. Check out the articles they come out with daily. They're awesome at keeping them up and informing Western fans of Western news. Follow us, Redout at 1906. And as always, go Tops.
Go Tops.
go Tops.